Hello, good people. Yes, my name is Raphael. I'm a writer and a publisher, and oh, today being on a Sunday, praise God. But then, I'm a born again Christian, and I love Jesus as my personal savior. Because I can testify that without God, I don't know where I would be today. I remember sometimes back, when I couldn't afford a 3-day meal, and I wish I will walk to that place one day and I'll show you where I was sleeping. I just haven't given up in life. Like, there was nothing that was working, and I was just ready to sell the little that I had in the house so that I may just go to the village and stay there, because I had given up with life in town. I had just given up. But I received a call from my aunt, and she asked me, is everything okay, things like that, and she sent me 200 shillings. I remember that day I had just given up in life. If it were not for her, I don't know, perhaps right now I could just be somewhere in the village, just I don't know what I could be doing. Okay, that's not the main point why I'm recording this video. I'm recording this video because I need to share something about our purpose of existence, because I believe that everyone was born for a reason. We do not just exist because we were born. We exist because we have something that the Maker wanted us to accomplish. Basically our purpose in life is our calling, what we are called to do, the reason of our existence, like I've said. So many people don't know their purpose in life. They actually, live alone knowing their purpose in life, they actually don't understand the meaning of the word itself. So today I'm here to enlighten you about your purpose in life, your calling, what you have been called to do. And I'll start by sharing a little of my story back then. So everyone who knows me, about 5 years ago, I was an artist. Not an artist exactly, but a musician, to be specific. I was doing music, and I was doing secular music. Secular music ain't bad. It's a talent like any other. You just have to choose which genre you are best in. And I'm not being judgmental or something, but most of the people who I met, the people who did not know me if I'm a musician, they look me as a decent person. Like, most of the musicians, the notion that you have about musicians is that they have they have dreads, they have this kind of life that they live somehow of a womanizer thing. Let me just say that. But most of the people used to tell me that listen, actually I came to remember the other day about that word. Most of the people used to tell me that I'm a decent person. If I tell someone I was a musician, they will just say I'm a gospel artist, perhaps, but not a secular musician. So with time, I did music, and I was very passionate with music. In fact, my mentor was a harmonizer. Yes, I was very passionate about music. I could just do club performances, I get paid. Back then I was in college. But then something happened, and I don't know how it happened. I just came to lose that interest in music. I don't know how it disappeared. Let me tell you how I started writing my first book. It was in that moment when in college, because I was paying for my school fees. I was very hardworking. I was hustling. I was working in somewhere in a workshop. That guy was paying was paying me 3,000 per week. So most of the time I could even skip classes and just take the notes and go like things like that. But then it became hard to continue working while learning, because the job is not part-time, it's carpentry work. You cannot work part-time, you have to be there during the day, and at the same time you have to be in class. So I had to stop the studies because I could not afford the school fees. And I needed to pay the rent, I needed to eat, I needed to wear, and again the school fees I couldn't just afford. So I had to stop the classes and get into full-time working. When I was there, I decided to just be writing, that urge for writing, just something small about yourself, like kind of a diary. I just bought a book. What's it? Yes, it's there. Let me take it. Just a moment. Yes, so this is the book. I just bought this small diary and started writing my own things about my personal life. So when I was writing, I discovered that an idea came to my mind, like today I'm here, and the next moment I'll not be here. In some years to come I'll not be here. But the question was, where will I be? That's the one question that has been keeping me moving forward, because I normally focus on the future rather than the present. I normally think about the life after this, and now today I'm here. Where will I be tomorrow? That's one thing that I normally ask myself every given moment. And I want my tomorrow to be better. I want to be somewhere better tomorrow than where I am today. So I wrote my story. I started writing my story, and I wrote about 80 pages. But then back then I didn't have my smartphone was broken. I didn't have a laptop or a computer, or I didn't even know about the computer thing. So I was writing in the book, the hard copy, and I decided to make it a book for my story. And when I took the book for printing, I don't know what happened. I don't know really what happened. That's why I'm saying you cannot run from your calling. I was told to come back after a week. So I came back after a week, but the woman that I gave the book shut me out. She told me that I'd never been there, like she'd never seen me. And there was CCTV cameras all over, and then I told her we can check on it. This I was here. Yes, I was here. Perhaps if you lost the book, it's okay. No problem. But you cannot say that I was not here, but I was here. And she told me. She chased me out of the office, and I decided that no, right, let me see where your rudeness will take you. So I took the case to the to police station, and I said that I had brought my manuscript for printing, but the woman there, she shut me out. She doesn't want to see me, like she has stolen my manuscript, and it contains very important information. I did not disclose what is it, because if although I disclosed later what was written, and the police were like, a book, you come to make a case about a book, something you can write. Why can't you just write another one? Then it seemed like they did not understand, but I knew what was written was very important for my life, and I couldn't just let it go like that. to them it was just a writing, like you can just write anything. If it's just writing, just a book, she can buy for you another book. A book costs less than 100 shillings. Why they just couldn't understand. The authors who are listening to this, they can really tell what it takes to write a book. And people who have tried to write something, you can really tell what it takes. That book had taken me about 5 months of writing, and in a day it's all gone. I was in pain, and I just wished I could put that thing inside them to realize how painful it was, and how that book meant a lot to me, but they just couldn't get it. So I went to the senior police station, because I felt it hard to let go. And surprisingly, to cut the story short, I was not helped, because I don't know what happened, and the pain was great. So that pain led me to become a serious writer, to become serious in the authorship journey. And I decided to write again, afresh, now with experience and with that pain combined. So I wrote my first book in about 3 months. That was Choices I Never Had, and that book I did self-publishing. Back then I didn't have a company. I had not registered my company. I just had the name TJ Publisher, but I didn't know how to go it. In fact, I used to call it TJ Foundation. So I just printed the book, gave one of my lecturers in college to head it for me, and that's how I got back to school, because that book sold a lot, because it's the one that used to pay for my school fees. I went back to school, and after classes I could just go in town, walking the book. I was carrying the bag like this, ordered the book several, just walking door to door in every shop, and I sold more than 1,000 copies, and our book was going for 300. So you can tell, yes, that was my first experience in selling the books, and it really motivated me a lot, up to a point that I forgot even about music. That's why. So the point was, you cannot run away from your calling, your purpose. God had called me for this thing about publishing, to help people publish their books, to help people discover themselves, to discover their calling in life through connecting with themselves, helping them walk into this journey that we call a journey of self-discovery, where you come to realize your potential, what you are good in, and the reason for your living. Let me just say that. So that was the point that I wanted to bring up about purpose in life. You cannot just run away from it. Even if right now you are going through hard time, it's building you to be someone, who can fit somewhere. If I didn't go through that hardship, I wouldn't write anything, and I wouldn't sell, and I wouldn't come up with a publishing company. And today, maybe, who knows where I could be. So some things just happened. They are just beyond our control. We just don't foresee them coming. They just happen, and when they happen, they change who we are. And in that moment, when they pass, that's when you come to realize that, oh, so this is what this was happening, so that this can happen. because without that this wouldn't be there. You get the point? Yes. So that's what I would uh, so my hajj, basically my hajj today is that if you are going through hard time, just keep praising. God is watching, and believe that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And like my mentor back in high school, my very good colleague of mine, right now is a chairman of I don't know, Egerton University or something, used to say, he used to use he used to quote a Swahili word like hata hii si ya milele. That word stuck in my mind, and every time that I'm going through something, I always it usually come into my mind, hata hii si ya milele. Someday I'll get over this, and I'll be somewhere better. So I push on and push on, and so that I may accomplish my dreams, I may make my dreams come true, I may live my dream life, give my family a better life than the one that I was raised in, travel the world. I really like adventuring, yeah, quite a lot, and I'm doing the best I can to make that happen. So if you are listening, keep up, keep going. I know you are strong. Yes, you are, and I'm here to guide you. If you need me, you just inbox me, and I'll be there for you. Yes, I will, because I know how it feels to be alone. I know it's not easy. Yes, it's not, but we'll get over. Yes, we will. We will. Yeah, and that's the spirit. Thank you. Have a good day.